Okay, so in the last video I was going to order a new kit to rebuild the carburetor, but then after putting it back I realized all these still work, but I'm just gonna demonstrate how you could rebuild it when you get the new kit. And essentially you get these few gasket in the kit, so you have the 4 gasket and the pin. So the pin is very important too, because otherwise if it's worn out you'll have a leak. So here's the part. You have to salvage some of the old parts to finish it. So I'm going to show you how to put it back. Okay, the first gasket that will go in is this one right here, but actually this one should go on the other end because this one doesn't hold it. You just put it on the other end of the motor, and then you put the carburetor on. So you leave this on the side for later on. First thing I'll probably assemble is the pin. You put the pin in here, and then you make sure this little lever goes under the pin, so it will help move the pins. Oh, just kind of had to dig into it. Make sure you dig in. Okay, got it in the pin. So the next thing you need to do is get this little spring under this lever here, and then you screw it on. So what you do is you lift the lever a little bit, and then let the spring compress under it. Let me put the camera down to do it. Okay, hopefully you can see this. My camera's blocking the light. You can see there the pin, the spring is right under this lever here, so you can see it bouncing up and down. And as you move this up and down, you can see the pin going up and down. So the next thing you need to tighten this screw up. Okay, make sure it's still working. Okay, with the next part of the gasket you're going to put on it involves this pieces. Make sure you align the stuff in correctly. So as you can see here, with the shapes here, make sure you line it correctly. So after that you have this other piece here. Again, make sure you aligned it correctly. Okay, so now after that's in, as you can see with the shape here, and then this hole here for the screen here. Well, I didn't mention this in the last video. There's a little screen here to filter out all the dirty stuff. So sometimes when your carburetor doesn't, you're not drawing any gas, this screen might be clogged. So that's what happened with this carburetor. I took the screen out to clean, sprayed it a lot with the carburetor cleaner, but I think it got stuck there so bad, and the hole's kind of small, it's hard to clean out. So I took it out and I soaked it in carburetor cleaner, and then I left it there for a while, and I kind of take like a little tiny brush and brush off all the debris. So after that, you can see that here's where the screens are. You just basically take this piece and you just slap this on. And let me put the camera down, put this in. You get the idea, and then you just put in the screws here. So let me put the camera down, make sure I do it right and not destroy the gasket. Okay, so the final piece that you have is the diaphragm that you need to install, and make sure you put it back in the right direction. Here's the diaphragm. This piece goes in here. This knob here basically pushes this lever here to make the pins go up and down. So make sure this is in the right direction. It will fit properly. And then you put the cover back on. So basically just put the cover back on. Sorry, I'm doing this with one hand. I'm shooting this with the camera on the phone, so I should get a better camera with the tripod. So yeah, let me put down my camera and tighten this up. Yeah, make sure when you tighten these two, you go around either way, it doesn't matter, but make sure you put it screw in a little bit at a time so they close firmly and evenly. So yes guys, so just like this you have your carburetor rebuilt and ready to use. I think by maybe tomorrow morning I'll go out and shoot a video after I assemble everything back and see how it goes. Alright, so we're ready to put this back. So as you recall, we had it removed last time, so I put back the screw so you don't lose it. That's probably a good idea every time you take something apart, so you don't lose some of the screws. Then I put this here so that any dirt will get in. Alright, so we're ready to put back the first thing, which is this first washer that we mentioned earlier. Okay, we got the washer in. Now it's time to put the carb in. I guess I can put those line in later on. Okay, now that that slides in, just need to put back the filter. And then the 2 screw goes back. And then you have your foam filter. Then you have the cover. Okay, so there you have it, you're done, but don't forget to put back your fuel lines. I think there's 2, one going into the carburetor, and then there's one that comes out of the carburetor. Let's see if I can show that. It's right here. Alright, once you have that done, don't forget to put back the spark plug. And then after that, you just need to fill up your fuel and you're ready to start. Well guys, that's it. That's how you rebuild your carburetor.